The Champaign County Clerk's Office is starting a new program tonight. It's the first of 6 tax town halls being hosted throughout the summer around Champaign County. WCIA3's Miranda Meister is live in Urbana now. Miranda, for those who can come out tonight, what can they learn?
Christy, the town halls are designed to teach anyone about the tax cycle in Champaign County. It's an idea the county treasurer brought to the table and the county clerk's office organized. They will explain how things like bills get sent out to your home or businesses, what your tax dollars go towards, and how your bills are calculated. Employees from some of the county offices, like the county assessor and treasurer, will be here to answer questions and explain what they do. They want to provide as much information as possible to help the public understand what's going on, especially after the delays they've experienced this year. They say because of the changes in Springfield, there was a delay in getting the information needed to calculate your tax bills. It's examples like this that is why they want to help people better understand.
I do think the education itself is tremendous for all of us, because the more we understand how the process works, I think the fewer misnomers that we'll have and miseducation that's out there, which leads to a lot of cynicism.
The town halls are open to any taxpayer and are free. Any taxpayer in Champaign County and are free to come. Tonight's event starts at 5:30 and ends at 7:30, and the first one is starting here in Urbana at the Brookins Building. There's 6 throughout the summer, and you can find a complete list of where they will be held at WCIA.com. Reporting live in Urbana, Miranda Meister, WCIA3, your local news leader.
A very hot day ahead for us across central Illinois. We're going to top off in the lower 90s, and on top of that, heat index values will be closer to about 100 to 105. Decatur, expect more of the same, and yeah, the possibility of a shower or a storm developing as we go later into the afternoon or into the evening. Watch out for some of those storms to be on the stronger side too, and not just warm. It's going to be extremely hot and humid. If you're going to be heading out with the kids to the bus stop, if they have to go to school, that is, temperatures will be in the mid-70s. Really muggy this morning and still muggy into the afternoon. Of course, though, on top of that, we'll have to deal with the heat, but it looks like the storm activity should, for the most part, hold off until we head into the evening hours. Current temperatures, lower 70s. Champaign at 73, 77 already at this hour in Chicago, and the hot spot on the map right now in St. Louis, hitting 80 even before we get to 7 a.m. Some of the showers and storms some of you noticed this morning now beginning to push farther to the east in Michigan and in Indiana. Overall, though, not really going to see a lot of activity until we head later into the day. Here we are at 1 p.m., still not noticing a lot of that action, but then by 5 p.m., starting to see a few of those showers and storms developing, and I think we're going to keep those showers and storms mainly closer to I-70, so definitely be careful. If there's a stronger storm or two, of course, we'll let you know, but keep an eye to the sky. We'll talk more about the brief cool down behind this disturbance, plus behind that, well, more heat and humidity into your upcoming weekend and your full 7-day forecast in just a few minutes. Christy?
Thanks, Adam. Murder charges are expected today against a man in central Illinois. 24-year-old Devin Barger was arrested after police say he led them on a high-speed chase. It happened after his on and off again girlfriend, Samantha Cushing, was found dead in a home in Shelbyville. Police say Barger led them on a chase starting in Effingham and ending in Taylorville. A 3-year-old was also in the car at the time. Friends of Cushing say she was 6 months pregnant at the time of her death. We have new details from the sentencing phase of Brent Christensen's trial. He was found guilty 2 weeks ago of kidnapping and killing U of I scholar Yingying Zhang. Jurors watched a video from Zhang's mother, and her father took the stand. He broke down in tears, and Christensen also started crying. It's the most emotion either man showed during the trial. A juror went to the bathroom to cry, prompting the judge to call for a break. Prosecutors are expected to rest their case today. The defense will make its case, starting with testimony from Christensen's father. For more details and to hear a recently released conversation between Christensen and his ex-girlfriend, go to WCIA.com. New this morning, a Charleston police officer is working to get an officer from the 1800s nationally recognized. Our partners at the Journal-Gazette report that Scott Workman learned about Officer Herbert Bronson in an employee newsletter last year. Bronson was on duty in 1874 when he was murdered by George Strange. Workman was surprised he had never heard of Bronson before, so he decided to do something about it. He's now working to get Bronson's name on the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. Right now, Workman is looking for Bronson's grave and any living relatives to help his research efforts. 2 Champaign police officers are retiring. Today is Deputy Chief Troy Daniels' last day on the job, and Sergeant Thomas Frost turned in his badge after 28 years on the force. Frost has been a community police officer and hostage negotiator. He was awarded the department's highest honor, the Medal of Valor, in 2005. At his retirement ceremony, many took time to thank him for the impact he's made on so many people's lives.
This has by far been the absolute best job that I could ever hope for. It's provided so many opportunities to help our community. It's provided me opportunities to meet wonderful people. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
He plans to spend the first few days of his retirement fishing. As for Deputy Chief Troy Daniels, there's a retirement party for him today. He's been with Champaign PD since 1994 on patrol, investigations, and also as a lieutenant.
I've just walked away from this profession knowing that I have seen the very, very best in mankind because I've worked with those people.
His party is today at 12:30 at the Champaign Police Headquarters. Parts of Mount Hope Cemetery in Champaign are covered with large tree debris. Some people are wondering why the work is taking so long. The superintendent says it's not as easy as picking up pieces and loading a truck. Some of the debris is so big it has to be power sawed before crews can actually start hauling it away. And he says that's a delicate process because the #1 concern for them is making sure they don't damage any headstones. Some are from the 1800s and they're irreplaceable. So he says they're not ignoring the problem.
There's not much we can say except we're working on it as fast as we possibly can because we know it's a bother to them because they got loved ones buried close in that area. And that's why it's taken us, another reason it's taken us time, because we want to make sure that we don't damage nothing else any worse than the storm did.
He says crews are coming in from Kankakee and Mattoon to bring the tools needed to get the job done and speed up the cleanup process. That will wrap up the morning show on WCIA 3, but coming up when we make the switch to WCIX for the 7 and 8 o'clock hours of the morning show, we've got a furry friend stopping by this morning. You can find out how you can adopt Charlie from Hospice Hearts coming up in Pet on the Set. But before that, let's get a check of our 7-day forecast with Adam.
So we do have chances of storms around. They won't be too widespread. Some of the storms that do develop, however, could possibly be strong to severe. Otherwise, hot and very humid with heat index values closer to 100 to 105. A brief break for your Thursday and Friday with highs back around the lower to mid-80s. A lot less humidity there, but then it comes back starting up Saturday and heads through next Tuesday.
All right, get ready for it.
It's going to be here. Yeah.